All right, let's see how the corruption cultist is after the buffs. It's been a minute. We sold an heirloom token. Nice. We're not going to be needing these Blade of Empire charges, that's for sure. The Godblade also got buffed, which is nice. Activate our corruption spec. And they've made a few changes, not just the flat damage buff that happened. I think we got a 12%. Let's go ahead and pull up Discord and see what exactly they changed so I can know or be informed on what to do differently than we did before. See here in changelog COA, corruption. See here. So ancient curse no longer provides 10% damage taken buff, debuff on enemies. But it's increased damage by 300%. Expiration damage buff. That one. Did it do damage at the end? Dealing 1100 shadow damage. Ah, okay. So it's for some reason I thought it was damage over time. It's just initial damage and then big damage after 5 seconds. Okay. Kind of weird. So it actually doesn't count as damage over time. Does it? I guess it's just one tick of periodic damage, essentially. Okay. Oh yeah, the Horrorbolt volley has been reworked. Now it's called Hour of Twilight. Whoa. Hour of Twilight. Candle for 6 seconds, heralding the end of the world on all nearby enemies. Already reads like a PvP thing. Removing beneficial magic effects, reducing damage taken. Our damage taken. Reducing their haste and movement speed. Making portals. Corrupt Mind, which I think is this over here. Yep. Yeah, this is like jump into the group, like into the fray, cast this, and just like do all sorts of chaos. I mean, it does seem fun, but I think it's clearly a PvP thing. Oh, so this is the talent that I think got reworked, and people were saying that Eldritch Shock was like one of the top damage dealers for corruption now. Twilight Horror removes the cooldown of Eldritch Shock and guarantees it to critically strike when used with at least 60 insanity. And it can be cast while channeling. Huh. So I know Eldritch Devastation was also changed, and it is one of our channels. Psychic Suppression. So we can Psychic Suppression something and cast a shock on them at the same time. That's neat. Okay, I think we want to do some Mythic Plus, and channel Eldritch Devastation on stuff and be casting tons of obliteration beams and shocks. Oh no, I want to see how that play style works. Let me finish reading the patch notes. Oh, we got a 13% buff to everything in PvE. Pretty good. All right, I guess let's take some points out here. Guess we're not taking apocalyptic strikes anymore. We can just do a straight 2 talents that away. What other things can I, or do I need to move around? Damage of tentacles. We still keep some spell haste. We don't necessarily need this Wrath of the Black Empire stuff. We're not going to be casting that a lot. We can still keep portals through Depths of Madness. We can put another point in Glimpse of Madness since we're going to be casting Obliteration Beam a lot. Don't think we're going to be doing horrible things. I mean, I guess we will to be building up our insanity. A horrible or obliteration beam down here. Where's our Gaze of Cthulhu stuff? Still generates 10 insanity. We still have a chance. And it's too bad they didn't update Dark Revelation to include channeling as well. That would make sense. They kind of went this whole channeling route. Oh, I guess we take Eldritch Devastation, right? To try this side out. Oh, I guess we're really not using Horrible. Horrible is still a chance. I'm just wondering if we want to put more damage in our tentacles. Anything that's not going to be worth it over here. Ooh, do we need Dark Wither? Here, let's reset everything. Warbolt, pushback. Range and critical strike chance. Don't really know if we even care about this node at all. The Dark Weather one? Maybe for single target? Now we can take our tentacle damage. We want this one to increase our Eldritch Shock damage. This one to increase the scaling of it. Do want Embrace the Void. We don't want Yawning Decay. We'll take Erupting Whispers as our passive, right? Yep, 5% more damage essentially. We can't get cunning nature and visions if we don't put a point here. All right, let's do the increased tick rate since we're going to be in dungeons. More haste, more shadow damage. More haste. No, we don't need black Wrath of the Black Empire anymore. Cooldown of Obliteration Beam. Depths of Madness. Guess we take the pushback since we're going to be channeling. We're only going to be casting Horrible for a little bit, right? And do we even care about reaching 100 Madness anymore? I guess we do, so we can pop Eldritch Devastation and then just spam cast Eldritch Shock while we're channeling. Is that the play? And we can do it before. Okay. Okay, I think that's it. All right, anything to change over here on this side? I don't think so. Yeah, I think all this is still the same. We need to change our weak auras, take away these blades. Oh. Just load this one. And then unload this one. I'll have to go check that out. Get some. What are the quests today? We have some Swift Thistle. I think we have some gold ore. Nope, that wasn't the one. Got a lot of junk. Realm Bank. We got two. Two Swift Thistle. Never mind. I was just seeing if we had anything to turn in so we can get some gear. Gold ore. How many gold? 10? Oh, looks like we used all that up too. Well, it's been a minute since we logged in, so these are old. I wonder if there's any cheap green logs. Was that the name of it? Yep, Greenwood log. There's done. Okay, whatever. Let's go get on the DPS dummy. Make sure this thing's working the way I think it is. We don't even want Wrath of Black Empire on our bars. We do need to train. We have everything trained up. We do. Come in here to Corruption. Got Gaze of Cthulhu. Eldritch Shock. Is it underneath? Yep, it's right there. So we put that there because we want to be spamming that, right? I think the idea, put corruption gear on. Did I get any better gear since I played this last? Hey. What is it? Don't know where the word starts and stops there. Hi, Kainiki. No problem. I'm trying. We're learning together. I imagine if I got any upgrades, it would be in cloth. Oh, that looks like an upgrade. See if our hit is wanting. This seems like just a bad piece we can probably get rid of. I think Willowy Crown is still going to be better. Crit 7, 23 spell power. It's a lot of intellect though. We get a little bit of haste and a little bit of spell damage from this one. That's it. I think we can get rid of that piece. We just get a little bit of crit on this, but we lose a lot of other stuff. And get rid of that one. Okay, we lose 12 spell damage, but we get crit and some hit and some haste. That worth 12 spell damage? Don't think so. What is our hit at right now? Oh, we're fine on hit. We're over. So all these high hit pieces, we don't need these. 6 spell damage for 0.29% crit. Don't think that's worth it. I think we want the crit. Don't want that. Alright. Hit. Another 0.29 crit lost. Some haste. No change on spell damage. That does not seem better. Crit and haste since we're channeling. I wonder what the breakdown is. Try that out. I wonder if there's a break point to get like an extra tick. Or if it's even affected by haste. Guess we can put these pieces on and see. Yeah, we got some haste pieces here. Nah, I don't think it's worth it. Maybe the crit's worth it on this one. All right, so let's see. Buffs. I think we want Presence of Discharge. Or the dot. Man, it's been a while. All right, let's drop the tentacle and get going, I guess. Where's my insanity meter? Where's my custom one? All right, whatever. All right, let's see how we... Oh, that was a shock. I got my buttons mixed up. All right, let's start draining and see this. And then we can just cast Eldritch Shock. Oh. You can just keep casting Eldritch Shock. You don't have to go mad. Oh, that's fun. Oh, but now we hit mad. Okay. I think I see now. Okay, we can't cast those while we're channeling. All right, that's actually dope. All right, so we cast that and we shock while we're channeling. We just spam shock. And when we're done, we do Gaze of Cthulhu, that, channel, spam shock, spam shock. Reset our other things, channel, spam shock, spam shock. Okay, all right, I'm getting it. I think I got it. I mean, why do you want to buy anything in the shop, Mike? I can help you get over your FOMO. But it most definitely is going to close soon. Now, what they're going to do after this, I don't know. One, two. Wait, why do I have a cooldown? I thought I wasn't supposed to have a cooldown. Maybe I'm timing it wrong. Okay, so I have to be, I guess to get the cooldown removal, I have to also cast it above 60. Not just the critically hit thing. Okay. Why is that disappearing in combat? I mean, obviously there's a hide during combat thing. Okay. I want this to show me when I'm mad. Just get the mad. Okay, total madness. 803061. 803061. 803061. Come on, Mikora. I'm pretty sure it's the whole project. I mean, I don't think they made any distinctions between Classless and Conquest of Azeroth. It's everything. It's all under the same name, all that stuff. Alright, let's go do some dungeons. Trying to stay not mad. I think I like this rotation. We don't have to depend on going totally mad. But if we do, then so be it. We just spam that for single target. Oh, we're actually running out of mana, though. Ooh. No, I thought we were always supposed to have mana as a DPS. Oh no. What am I doing wrong? I don't want to have to sandy tap. Increases your spell haste by 4% and causes you to generate mana. Okay. So we get a lot of mana back. Okay. The economy is kind of weird right now, but with the stuff that you get from the like chest whenever the game came out, like that with all the heirlooms and stuff in it. Speaking of which, I need to get rid of these. You know, that's way more than people got before. Not to be all back in my day about it, or back in other people's days, but it's fine. It's just a little bit of yeah, FOMO, I think, is what I was saying earlier. Feeling like, oh, all these people, they have all this other stuff and I want it as well. Let's see, 72 spell power, 18 crit. Yeah, that off that mace is still better. I have a Discord, but it's pretty quiet. As in, I don't really. It's pretty much just a place for you to ask questions, and I'll respond to you outside of my comment section. Yeah, I might make a web page or a site or something to post that kind of stuff. But right now, if there's anything I've put together to talk about, I'll put it on YouTube. I think it's worth sharing. But yeah, I get it. Like a place where as talents and things change, or you just want to see like what I'm running at any given point in time, a place to post that kind of stuff. But yeah, there's a Discord. Link, let me get it for you. And you're more than welcome to post in there and ask, and I'll respond. Because no one talks in there. See if that works for you. Maybe you'll be the first person to speak in general chat. Oh, let's go. I want to see how this thing performs. Did they create a channel just for like... Oh no, people are posting keys. I see it now. Wait, were we really doing 9.4K DPS on that after everything settled down? I mean, I know it's not that much for AoE, but... Alright, let's reset everything. Okay. That. You'd think I'd do one horror bolt and then start channeling. We need to do one more. Now channel again. Once we're above 60, start shocking. Okay. Really just 2 shocks. 1, 2. 1, 2. Ah, should have casted a thing there. Alright, I guess the game is just not going to be trying to stay below 100. Because there is benefit to not having to build up the insanity again. See, like right now, having to build up the insanity. Oops, I didn't mean to interrupt that. Oh man, I didn't even spin that either. Okay. So we are doing about 11k DPS AoE right now with just the gear we have on. I guess if we want to stay below 100, we just do another shock when we come out. Oh, the cooldown indicator is still broken. I mean, I'll probably just make something myself to show them on the website or use Bisbeard or something. Or are these for importing in game? Do they have an import? The Weakora like help you import stuff onto the tree? Is that what it's for? Alright, let's see about single target. Okay, can I not hit everything? No, impossible. Okay, it looks like I'm just always going to hit something, so never mind. Maybe the one in Stormwind is better. You know what? Let's go do CG. See if we can get in the CG. Nope, we did not. Oh, so it just puts the stuff out in text. Like if it's just that, I mean, I can easily just Bisbeard it or, you know, screenshot whatever. But if it like makes it so that people can take it and then just auto load or populate onto your talents, like if it's one of those, if there is a weak aura that will allow me to reset my tree and then press a button and the weak aura goes loads it all up, that seems useful, pretty useful. But if it's just for like copy pasting the list of the things, I'll just do a Bisbeard thing. I think people visually can see like, okay, click, go down this path right here. So if I can just screenshot this and share it, that's just as valuable, I think. Aldros. Oh, that's the underwater boss. I was like, which one is Caldros? Oh, for season 10 server. Yeah, same thing. I could have done it on this video, but I'll just use Bisbeard. Because on Bisbeard, you load it up, and then below it gives you the text automatically. That's where I plan out my stuff anyways. It's just this last video, all I wanted to do is give like the core. And I think for any more videos, if I do it, I don't know, they need to make some huge changes in season in class lists in the next like week or two. Otherwise, I think we're pretty much done. Like, they have got to fix some broken interactions that are making it miserable to play anything that doesn't leverage those. And according to my guildmates who are much better at the game than me, it's just a matter of haste. Haste is just broken. Swinging a weapon, you know, twice a second or more with procs. And, you know, taking damage over time stuff, dots, super duper fast is just the name of the game right now. But even then, I think I'm going to put out a video talking about the mandatory talents. Like Righteous Vengeance for anything that does single target crit, which is anything eventually. Yay, I just popped Vision of Doom. Like the things that give you 10% damage or 10% crit, like demonic tactics, that kind of stuff. Because there's essentially anywhere between 4 and 6 or 7 talents that you always take in every build, any DPS build. So, like, if you aren't taking those, then you're gimping yourself in damage. Oh, we almost had it. Furthering the point of, okay, well, now we only have really, like, what, 20 talents? Maybe even less. Like, that's really all we have. And if you want to play a build that maybe your core rotation or like the identity of your build, what is this? Because I'm in queue. Man, I really thought that queue would be a little bit faster on a Sunday. What we'll do is we'll after we get our key, we'll push a key. Okay. Kind of did some damage. Oh man, damage of obliteration beam 50%. That stacks up so fast. That's actually really cool. Wish I had movement. Oh, I don't have the damage over time thing on my bar either. A damage over time spell. I'm about to get blasted. Oh, I casted it. I triggered a cooldown. Rip. Hit it again. I thought I was about to hit 60. Okay. Not that great on a single target. Mostly single target. I forget that this channel is actually a pretty good range. Like, I keep thinking I have to be like in front of it or have the enemies in front of me. Thank, please. My target keeps dying and I start the channel Like, it must be dying immediately when I press. Can we please get this crab? So it's weird. It's like channel move, channel move. I think I'm worrying too much about the casting a shock. Because I'm really buffing up my next obliteration beam and taking it off cooldown by channeling as well. Like that. So I probably shouldn't even worry too much about casting shock on ads. It's like if I cast one because I realize I'm above 60, you know, great. But otherwise, don't worry about it. Just get your channel in. Which can't cast. Did not mean to cast that. I really need to get the motor memory for my buttons down because I'm screwing up. It is kind of hard to play on the run like this. Wonder if I can switch targets from my channel target. I don't see why not. There's a part of me that thinks maybe it will mess up my channel. Nope, it doesn't. Okay, cool. Our obliteration beam is off cooldown every single time I channel this. I've done that. And I should probably just keep up. I'll just keep Gaze of Cthulhu for whenever I need to get my insanity back. I don't have anything targeted. Nothing targeted again. I'm gonna interrupt that so I can do my other. Oh, I'm just like resetting it like crazy. Ah, I should have been spamming shock there. Okay. I have got to get better about casting that shock. Right there was okay. Okay, I resisted casting. I didn't have 16 sanity. Oh, and I think I did again. All right, not bad on the final boss there. Take a look at our damage breakdown. Instantly healer. A 40 strength on the Bone Chewer. Holy. All right. Let's look at that damage breakdown. Obliteration Beam. Buffed up. Really good. Hitting for 5,000 damage on average. Can this thing not crit, or is my crit just not that good? 15%? It's not that good. But I've been playing classless, so I don't even know what's good on Conquest of Azeroth anymore. Alright, so an average of 5,000 damage on the Obliteration Beam hit. Eldritch Devastation. Average of 1.6k. Oh, that's each hit. It's pretty good. You know what? I guess this is versatile, right? So it will deal just as much damage or, more damage to a single target than it will in an AoE pack. So even though it's channeled, it's not like you're using an AoE ability on a single target. It's just see, that's a channeled ability, right? And it kind of it's dynamic to however many enemies you're hitting. Jeez, Vision of Doom did so much damage. That's why it's a 5-minute cooldown. 21% of our damage, 21.5. And then Eldritch Shock. Yeah, so every time we press this button, like Eldritch Shock does the most damage per button press, it looks like. Per GCD. And I don't know if we need the Spoiled Ground. Like it's 3.1% damage. But Gaze of Cthulhu, how much is that gonna really help us, you know? What do we get out of our mythical cache? Dire Maul North. Gross. Is this better? Yeah, it is better. Crit and spell power. Go get rid of some of this junk. I think I need to do one more regular mythic. Our hit still cap? Yeah, we have so much hit still. Oh, I need to be wearing this. This is a better piece. Crit. That's about it. Wait, did I want to use this for my other set? No, I don't think so. Scaled item stats do not compare correctly. Okay. Crit 20 spell power. So I lose 10 spell power and get a good amount of crit. Almost a whole % of crit. Oh man, I was looking at melee. Lose 9 spell power. That's almost a whole % of crit though. I think it's worth it. Put the rest of the stuff in our banco. Am I ever going to use this belt? I think so. Watch me be completely wrong and we were supposed to be stacking haste. Wait, what did I just sell? I thought I just sold that. Alright, fine. I'll keep it. Wait, I don't need this, do I? Alright. Okay, let's see how we do this time. I think the muscle memory is almost there. And I think we want spell power instead of the 12% stats in 5-man dungeons like this. Wait until they finally get gathered up. Start channeling. Charging up. And blast them. Blast them. Channel. Wait till we get above 60. I want to save this these stacks for this next AoE pull. Okay. Not bad. Pretty easy rotation once you get it down. We're line of sight and everything. I don't mind that. Oh, and we're at 100. My bad. think it's better just to do the normal rotation instead of casting Horribolt. I should have casted Obliteration Beam there, which I will now. That'll cool down. Okay, kind of scuffed that one. Maybe I should have Horribolted to get our Insanity up there so I could be spamming Shock. Was better? No. Man, spell power on that thing is horrible. Oh, he's doing the bank. I've done this in a long time. I think, isn't there a chance to get something that sells for a lot of gold out of this? All right, that was good. They're wanting to finish. We are full clear Andes, aren't we? Whoa, what are all these bats? Hey, what's going on? Just trying out this new corruption cultist. It does seem good. Seems fun. If you just want to do a full room poll for fun, what's happening here? I'm down. So you essentially get it back when you have enough targets. You get obliteration beam back instantly. I should have put the weather on him. Okay, now we're capped. Bam. Bam. I am out of insanity. That's why that button's not working. Not paying attention. Gonna grab this useless loot. Wait, do my tentacles also do damage whenever I do Eldritch Shock? Or is that still only Gaze of Cthulhu? I need to check that. Are you on classless? Is that what you're talking about? I imagine one with the light. For all I know, there is a talent on Conquest of Azeroth or a class that has one with the light. Probably the, I call it the Crusader. Is it? What's it called? Let's check that talent out though. Eldritch Command. Still only Gaze of Cthulhu. They need to make that Eldritch Shock, I think. That'd be cool. Look at that obliteration beam damage. Jeez. Yeah, classless. So this does seem good. Please don't hit everything in the room. Okay, it didn't. At least not yet. 'Cause, 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 Okay, I think single target we are definitely trying to go to 100. This is just very clunky and boring. Yes, this is Koa. This is a cultist. See all the different colors on the people's classes? We don't have that in classes. Oh, let's go in here. Yeah, it's I just wanted to test out the new corruption stuff and kind of chill. Not get stressed out about not having stuff, the build that I want to make, or it not doing a lot of damage. So I'm here. Unfortunately, for most OG players, oops, I did apply that. What we now know as Ascension is not what it used to be. Kind of flopped on season 10. Maybe I do put in Horror Bolt. Yeah, streamlined is a good word for what they have done to streamlined in all the negative ways. What they've done to COA. Streamlined it into boring, into unimaginative. Ah, shoot. Forgot to cast my obliteration beam that was ready. And I messed up my rotation. Yeah, I think unless you have more than three or more targets, you just maybe you press Horror Bolt over. It's hard to tell. They had to get those classic players, you know? And they did. I think your retail classic player loves Conquest of Azeroth. And I think your new classless players might even like Season 10. I don't know. I'm trying to think about single target. I'm thinking about it way too hard, I think, right now. I just need the same rotation, I think. And maybe wait until I get to 100 to spam more shocks. Instead of keeping it balanced. I think we just keep it balanced on AoE. Okay. Not bad. $47 spirit. Holy cow. Is that? I don't remember that item having that much spirit. I don't even remember that item at all. What are we doing? That was fun. How am I casting that? Don't worry, I put my dot on him in the last second. Rexar was made after Vol'jin. I mean, same day. It was like number of hours after. It's just like the overflow for the amount of people that were on Vol'jin. That's all. Eventually, they will merge the two. Like, Rexar will probably be merged into Vol'jin if the populations drop enough. We'll see which comes first. The lawsuit shutdowns or the merge. Yeah, we'll be interested I'll be interested to see what happens or what numbers are better, Rexar or Vol'jin, if it had the effect of like everyone defaulting to Rexar because they thought Vol'jin was just gonna be too bad. Did I get it? Where's the bearer? Okay, it's open. I think Vol'jin still has more pop because couple 2 or 3 weeks ago, Vol'jin still had Qs, and Rexar did not. So I think that means that Vol'jin's up there. Why did I interrupt that? Trying to hit 100. It's just not gonna happen. Yeah, it's just so slow casting a Horror Bolt for the 20. I think I'm better off just doing Eldritch Devastation and just not pressing Shock until I hit 100. Excuse me. I'll switch to the Haste Presence when we get to single target here soon. See how that feels. Yeah, COA is relatively balanced. Like, that's like one of the big benefits of having fixed classes, right? You can balance it. Well, I think I got cleaved. I was trying to let Tank get some. I AoE pulled him. Alright, that's it for me. Not running back there. Alright. I look like a third bag. Accidentally pulled the thing up there. I think my AoE is one that pulled them. Get thrown to the beginning, leave. It's okay. They didn't need my stuff. Redemption. Still not better. Alright, I think I'm gonna do one more dungeon. Let's go to Stormwind while we wait. See if we can hit an actual single target and not every single DPS dummy that exists in the city. Okay, good. I don't hit the tank dummy and kill myself. That's good. Okay, so yeah, let's try the Presence of Cthulhu. Okay, it definitely seems to tick faster. Tooltip just isn't adjusting. I should really be pressing shock at 80 so I can preserve the haste. Yeah. Maybe haste is the way to go. Oh, really? That's interesting. I didn't think it'd be like that, to be honest. See if I can, like, 3, 4. It's really hard to tell I'm benefiting that much from haste. Don't think I am. I think we got some currency. Let's go see if we can get some upgrades. Yeah, I did not think those areas would be full. Where did they put this stuff? Is it over here now? Yeah. Oh, and is the mythic vendor bugged on this server too? Okay, we can buy mythic 0. Okay. Let's see, what piece do we need? Piece is in need of the biggest upgrade. Shoes. Get some crit and more intellect into shoes. They're cheap too. $20 spell power, 12 crit. Only 7 intellect still. They are mythic. Probably should not be spending on heroic pieces. Less headpiece is better. 25 intellect, more crit. Don't need hit. No, it's less crit. I lose 0.21, but I get 12 spell damage. Pretty good. I want to replace the Witching Hourglass with the Demonic Rune. That's way too much hit. I do not need all that. Need that Ani, the Onyxia trinket. That would be awesome for corruption. Okay, I could replace my back piece. Get some crit. Let's do that. We're not going to spend these marks on anything else. All right. Oh, we actually dropped below hit. Ugh. Okay. Didn't mean to do that. I didn't want to do that. Guess we could refund the ring. Wait, we're still too low? Ah. I thought I was way over hit before. Yeah, Justin, you'll get a sync. You'll get the vanity sync out of the chest for free on this server. Be able to use all that stuff. Actually, for this next dungeon, let's try out the old build. What do I want to take out? This one? Well, I need that one to get those 2 points. Guess we take a hit in our hit. Oh man, I'm just gonna have to reset the whole thing. Oh no, we're not gonna do obliteration beam. Not gonna do that one either. Okay, all right, there we go. I think we want to come down here. Then the rest of our points, we can come this way. Okay, I guess we can't put points in here. Oh no, we want points over here first. Want the 5% extra damage. If we don't take obliteration beam though, ugh. All right. Yeah, I guess this is just gonna be a pure single target build for the right side now. Yeah, you should get the chest on your first character created on the server. I think we're just gonna take the tentacle damage. I want to try out the single target with the curse. Oh man, we're not even Q. Wrath on our bars. That it? Anything else we need? Oh, ancient curse. Went the wrong way. So in single target fights in the dungeons, even though there was always going to be some kind of cleave because we're pulling bosses with some ads. And a lot of bosses had ads too for some reason. We were doing like 3.5 DPS on average, I think. See how this does. Build up to our max. Do we even use Eldritch Shock in this version? I don't know if we do. Maybe weave them in or something? Portal. Portal. So many portals. Okay, forgot to put my ancient curse on. Oh, I did not have 100. For some reason, I thought I did. Okay, I think it is worth casting Gaze of Cthulhu because I have that chance to proc another portal. You have presence on. We need to do Ancient Curse before we hit 100 to get the easy 20 insanity. I must be spending insanity at a time when I'm not expecting to. What? How am I dungeon deserter? We almost full cleared that whole dungeon. I guess I had to do it shortly after completing it. Alright, well, we're not going to wait that long for the deserter debuff. But I think it is clear. Well, let me put it this way. I am enjoying the new setup here on the left-hand side of the specialization. It does make for an interesting playstyle. I think it plays closer to what I expected the Corruption Cultist to be like, balancing some insanity, and not necessarily just trying to go mad over and over again and spamming things. There's a little bit of thought process to it, which is nice. Unfortunately, the single target is pretty much the same thing, and it feels really bad on single target, to be honest. So maybe there's something I'm missing there. A little secret to making single target feel a little bit better, but it still does okay damage. And on cleave fights, it definitely is the best. And this Ancient Curse, I don't know if I'm a fan of that. Let me try this one really quick, see what kind of damage we do. Because, Our Wrath of the Black Empire is the source of all of our damage. Ancient Curse does do a lot though. 88,000 damage, 12 hits. So I casted it 6 times, I think. Yeah, 6 times. Let's see if we can scrape up 88,000 damage on this next one. We're about 4 minutes. Okay. Whoa, so many more portals. I think this is doing more damage. So many portals. I interrupt my pass there to get the reset. I mean, we're definitely doing more single target damage than we did on the other setup. $15,000 to $18,000. Let's go. All right, let's just see what our damage is at already. All right, so this only lasted. Oh, what's my? I guess I should have kept going until this dude was done. All right, he's done. Almost the same amount of time. Shot about 15 seconds. $412 damage. $254. Okay, so way more damage than Ancient Curse. Way more damage. It's like 340k if we added that to Wrath. That wasn't even doing anything for like the last 25-30 seconds. Yeah. $193 on the Horror Bolt. Even the Horror Bolt did more. 62 versus how many on the other one? I should just open this up in a different window. 55? Alright. Wow. This one must have been bugged. Only 38 hits. Compared to 45. Oh no, I think I said 162 and it's only 62, that's why. Oh yeah, let's see what it casts. So our portals casted 47 Horror Bolts, 47 Gaze of Cthuns. Does it not cast Obliteration Beam? We have to know it, I guess. So if we don't know Obliteration Beam, it doesn't cast it. That's good to know. All right. Well, single target, right side, AoE, left side. That's how it is. Middle PvP. Pretty much the same thing on every single specialization. Almost. I guess I go down the middle on Godblade. So. Alright, that'll be it for testing out the Corruption Cultist. Short little stream. Thanks everyone for joining and watching. If you haven't already, make sure to like and subscribe below so you can see whenever I come out with new videos. We're going to go make a little video on what we learned today about the Corruption Cultist. Thanks everyone for watching. I'll see you next time.